My miscellaneous morning movements are like magic. A lot of times people come up to me and ask me, hey, you're in decent shape for a guy your age. At which point I kind of chuckle and say, well, what's that supposed to mean? And it just has to do with the fact that if you are of age 40 and you're of good health, people say you're in shape. And it's natural, I found, for people to think that there's something special about your program, your routine. So there's not a whole lot to it. It's just movement. I could say just move. There was a guy that did a documentary called Just Move. I think his name's Ido Portal. And he just talks a lot about the amazing capabilities of the human body that are unleashed if we just move. And so it's easy to think of the specifics of the movements that make the most sense or that give you the best impact or the greatest return on investment, but it really is just moving that is the key to really longevity in life, staying youthful. And I found that miscellaneous morning movements are what I have pegged to be a big difference maker because they allow you to just move without thinking about it. You get up, just move. Okay, well, what does that look like? A lot of people need a little bit of a visual guide, so I started to think about it. I started to actually map it out. What are some of my miscellaneous morning movements that move mountains for me, that make magic for me, that build momentum for me as far as maintaining my health, maintaining a good mood, starting a day off on a good foot? And it really is a set of miscellaneous morning movements. It's almost like a get up and freestyle with your body. And whether it's hopping up and doing some jumping jacks or sitting down in a deep squat and just letting the body stretch, loosen up from the night before, might seem real miscellaneous. It's not about getting the heart rate up per se. It's about moving. And the moving in and of itself is going to take care of the heart rate. Because sometimes you might want to bounce up and down, or you feel like your muscles are a little tight. You might want to step into a nice deep lunge and hold it there for a while. Count it out. Feel the stretch. You can move right into that and have a seat on the ground and ease into a butterfly stretch. Really get the groin muscles loosened up. Just kind of hold and find where your body needs to be loosened up. Change positions, roll around, lay down on the ground. Many times you'd be surprised how much just getting into a push-up position and not even doing a push-up. Just hold yourself up. Time under tension. Hold up that plank position. Feel the burn. Maybe get your shoulder rolls going while you're in that extended push-up position and just kind of bounce those shoulders a little bit. Warm them up. Keep that plank position. Slowly feel your hips dip and rock to the left, a little bit back to the right. This will wake the body up. You'd be surprised. These miscellaneous morning movements, they are something else. Because then you find you can get up, hop around a little bit, do some twisting, twist in place, standing, twisting, and kind of swing your arms a little bit, slap and tap. Yeah, loosen up that torso. Find a way to get the blood flowing through your body. It's not a whole lot of effort with twisting, reaching up to the sky. Lean back a little bit. I picked up some good Tai Chi moves a while ago. See those old gentlemen out there moving like they're pushing water away or throwing a slow motion fireball. Just reach your arms out in front of you with your palms up, arms out wide. Bring them back together, right? If you got a pull-up bar, you could just grab the bar. Who said we're doing pull-ups? We're just hanging around. Just grab that bar and hang. Let the full force of gravity drag you down while releasing tension through your whole frame. You'd be surprised. You're not doing much but the movement in of itself, letting gravity work on your body to release tension, get the kinks out. It's very powerful. Sometimes you can just step one way, step the other direction. Just kind of pacing back and forth. Take your left foot, step behind your right foot. Step back into position with your feet side by side, then lean to your left. Take your right foot, step behind your left foot. Switch back and forth. These are just miscellaneous morning movements that'll get you going. You'd be surprised. Give it a try. I'm giving you the description right here. Some of you are into more yoga. Get a nice little downward dog. Ease on down to drop that skull. Turn it into a pike push-up. Activate those deltoid muscles. Yeah, that'll do the trick. But the idea here is through a series of basic fluid motions, you can activate all sorts of portions of your physical body. Your neck, your shoulders, your trapezius muscles, latissimus dorsi, your erector spinae, your hip muscles, external rotation of the shoulders, of the hips, getting movement through your knees, your calves and ankles, even wiggling those toes, offset those bunions, get that foot flexibility going. These are basic movements. They're miscellaneous. They're low impact. Some days it's not about getting your heart rate up to 150. It's just about moving around, telling your body, I'm still using it. You know the saying, use it or lose it? Well, you're using it. And when you use the morning time, even when it's quiet, a great way to shake off the cold in the morning when you're in that cozy bathrobe, just move around a little bit. Just twist those shoulders back and forth. Bounce in place for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 60 seconds. You'd be surprised. Give it a shot. Let some miscellaneous morning movements take hold in your life and see what they don't do for you. You build a habit that's low impact and rewarding. Get your heart rate going. Shake out the cobwebs from the night before. Get your head thinking clear to start the day. That's how you put some positive bookends at the start of your day. These simple miscellaneous morning movements that get your blood flowing, your energy going. And they could be the difference between that average morning and a morning where you feel a little bit more empowered to go and do something. So that's what I'm here to encourage you to do, whether you're a morning person or not. You might not be part of the Beat the Sun Up crew. You might not be part of the 5 a.m. club. You might be crawling out of bed at 8:30. But if you can incorporate a handful of miscellaneous morning movements, you don't have to break a sweat. Just get the body moving. Reward yourself. Activate that energy that can get your best foot put forward to help you start your day off on the good foot. So with that, this is just a quick motivational message to keep you moving. Just move. Miscellaneous morning movements. Get them out of the way in the morning time, and you'll find that they serve you best at that time. What better way to win the day than to win the morning? I've heard that saying before. Do you agree? So what will you do after hearing this? Will you be so empowered to win tomorrow morning? If you're listening to this in the morning, add a few miscellaneous morning movements to get you going. Can't wait to hear back and find out how it made a positive impact on your day. So with that, I want to thank you for listening to Learn How to See Better. It's the only podcast that will improve your vision the longer you listen. This is your host, Drew Davis, signing off, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Keep moving.